Hello everyone and welcome back to The Little Farmer here in Polanki. I hope you all are doing very well and have a good day. We are on the way up to the canola field I bought the last time because we need to harvest the field and then we're gonna use the forage wagon here to collect all the straw. I cannot remember if it was 52,000 I give for the field. So yeah, we're gonna harvest the field and we're gonna sell the canola and all the straw, and then we're gonna sell the field again. And then I would like to see where we are money wise at that point. Let me see. This was the wrong way, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Maybe we gonna borrow a little bit of money to buy the farm. I don't know, actually I don't know yet. It depends where we are regards to money when we are done with this field. Yeah, there we got the harvester from the last time. Let's put this just around here, I guess. And then we got a cultivating contract, and I'm planning to have a montage with the cultivator. Could be quite awesome, because this one here we just need to get done, because yeah, it is the last day here in August. Oh, we don't want to unfold. We want to start the header. There we go. Yeah, this is the last day we can harvest the canola here. So we have to do that today, and then we're gonna collect the straw, of course. I do not have a trailer, so we need to use the combine to sell. That is not the best. Let's see how many times we have to empty this, because maybe we can use a trailer, buy a trailer, lease a trailer, or maybe there is something in used equipment. I don't know. It feels like there is some kind of a collision right here, actually. Or maybe the combine is just too small, I don't know. I really enjoy to be in this map, and recently on Motherboard we have some very nice older, smaller mods, I think you can say. So we need to give that a spin. That's for sure. So I am up here on my new office on my first floor in my house. For those of you that is new subscribers, then recently I moved to my first floor in my house and I built a brand new computer. You can see the specs down in the description. But now the spring is here and now it's getting hot here on the first floor, that's for sure. I can feel it. But yeah, I really like this new computer setup I got. It is so darn amazing, and I can record and edit in 4K, and when I'm editing in DaVinci Resolve as I'm using, then it just goes so fast. That's for sure. This is the evening, the beginning of the evening here in Poland, and we got a tree right there, but we are good. I have not done any work here in the late night hours, but I think we're gonna do that today. Not late, but in the darker hours here in Polanki, because we also need to collect all the straw, and I will do that today, in game today as well, here in August. There we go. And I have really a big wish to buy that farm, but it will cost me 131,000, so that's a long way to that point. And tomorrow in September we have to pay the mayor for renting the property down at the lake. And I got a note from the mayor that it was wrong. It was not 150, it was 250 each month. So it is a little more expensive than I expected. So yeah, that's the way it is. But maybe he's just see that we're gonna do a lot of contracts and then we're gonna get some money, and then he has his opportunity to get some more money for the community. I don't know. So we are up to 50% done, and maybe we should get ourselves a little trailer just to start with. But why are the money ticking down so fast? What am I doing wrong here? I don't have a production, do I? No. We did start with 4,000, I think. That is strange. I'm doing this myself. I do not pay for any workers at all. Here we go. Just gonna click in here. Click in here. That sounds wrong. That sounds very wrong, but I like it, so I go with click in here. So right now, before 6 o'clock, then we got 2,832 in the bank. So I'm a little bit curious to see if we're gonna pay for something. And I cannot hit the crop. It's good, it is me myself that I have to collect the straw, right? There we go. And then we're gonna cut in here. Just like that. So this combine here can hold 5,500 liters, I think it is. So if we can get a trailer for 10,000 liters or 12,000 or something like that, then I think we are good. So that was the first headland, and we are up to 67%. And I think we have the farmers market right here, because this is where we gonna sell. We got the best price right here, 594 per 1,000 liters. So if I can get the combine in here, then then I think it's good. But I don't know, because we also need to get the pipe out. Uh-oh, that was the wrong turn. Let's try right here. I don't know. I think we are too... okay. Ideally, I want to have a trailer, but I don't got the money right now for a trailer. So what if I'm gonna detach this? Then maybe I got better options to do this. There we go. Just like that. Now that looks quite good regards to money, that's for sure. So what do we gonna get? A couple of thousand if we are lucky. That could be awesome. I think we started with 28. Can we get it to 5,000? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. That could be awesome. And we got 5,000 and we got 5,000. That is amazing. 300, 400, 500. Oh yeah. Can we get 6? What? Whoa, 3,300. That was amazing. This is load number 2 and we are up to 9,000. That is really good. I need a little bit of canola down at the field still, but I'm gonna do that. There we go. Yeah, I leave the header down at the field. I'm gonna do that and then I will bring you in again when I think when we have sold the last canola and we are almost done with collecting the straw. I think that is the best option to do. Oh well, I sold the old field and I bought this field because it was ready to harvest and fertilized 100%. So I bought this and look at this. I bought myself a new trailer. That is pretty darn awesome. So it can hold, I think it was 10,000 liters. Yeah, I think it was something about that. So that is almost 2 load from this combine. That is pretty awesome. It makes my life a little bit more easy. And we like easy, right? So that's the way it is. The time is almost 7 o'clock in the evening. And you can see that from the lights. That looks quite amazing actually. Look at this. I think it looks so cozy. That's amazing. We are almost empty. You cannot say that, I know that. But the combine is almost empty and now it is empty. So let's see what one load can do right here, shall we? Regards to money. I think this trailer is so cool to look at. And it fits very good to the map here, don't you think? Please let me know down in the comment. I think it is quite nice. I have the forage wagon just up here. And this is barley. So should we just take a look? Prices for barley. It's not the best price, you know. But farmers market is 268, so we're gonna go for farmers market because it is just up here. And I think we can go in here actually. And there we go. And we should have a little animation over here. Just right here, unload. Oh, look at that. So that is one load from the combine, and that will give us actually 1500. So it could be a very, very good purchase, this field. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Oh, it's getting dark, guys. So I think we're gonna just park right here. There we go. And I'm gonna do this field and see where we are money-wise. And maybe I'm just gonna let you in again a little bit later in the dark and see where we are before we're gonna sleep. Almost done with this field, and it has been late. It has been late. I cannot talk today, but yeah, you know. There we go. It was a worker. I know, I'm just spending money, you know. But we have some bits here and there that's not has been harvested, and I want to take that because we want to have it all, you know. There we go. We're up to 11,892, but this barley I have right here in the hopper right now, over 5,000 liters. I think we're gonna keep it for now, okay? Because I actually do got a plan. Yeah, believe me or not, but I do. So we can turn it off and raise the header. I know there is a little bit down here we need to harvest as well. Can we put on some more lights here? No, we cannot do that. Okay, high beams, yes, but it is a very poor light system there is on this old combine. And here we go, and the tractor is just over there. We're waiting for some barley. And here is the last a little bit. And there we go. We are done. We are done with this field. That is awesome. Out with the pipe. And as I told you, we got 5,111 liters here, and we're gonna keep that. There we go. And then I'm gonna collect all the straw on this field, and I'm gonna sell the field tonight, and then I will see you tomorrow in September to some big plants, and then we're gonna cultivate the field with the old tractor and old cultivator in a little montage. Good night. Good morning, welcome to September. And we got a little problem because the time for the contract ran out. So the cultivating contract was cancelled. So that is a little bit unfortunate because this was the setup we should have used for that. Oh man, so right now, as it is right now, we cannot do anything about that. That is not good. I managed to get the forage record back on this, and we're up to 65,000, so that is at least good enough. Oops. And I still got the combine. So I'm a little bit... what should we do now? I don't know. But I still got a plan though. So let's take a look at the farm I want to buy. And you know what? I think we're gonna use this bad boy here because we have not used that for a while. And we can... should we take that with us? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Let's put on some lights. There we go. Because I want to buy the farm today, but are still missing some money, so we're gonna take out a little loan because we got some wood on that property that we can take down and we can sell the wood. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I did sold all the straw last night. Yeah, I don't know if it is worth to sell all the straw because we're not gonna get that much money, but we are also in a position where we cannot miss any money. And the reason why I kept 5,000 liters of barley, maybe it is stupid at this point, I don't know, but we can have chickens and then we got food for the chickens, but yeah, I don't know, maybe we have to sell the barley. But I thought it was a good idea, you know, to have the barley. Now we have the field. So yeah, man, I don't know. It is also the most expensive farm on the map I want to buy, but I want that farm, that's for sure. So as it is right now, I'm not gonna do any montage, but maybe that will pop something up. There is this fertilizing contract, we could do that, of course, just to have some kind of montage. Oh, that's the combine. Hello, good morning. So my farm, not my farm, but the farm I want to buy, it is down here. And yeah, I think we should be able to buy it. With the help from our local bank. So it is right there. There is some change I would like to do. Oh, the gates are open. That is good. So this property here is for sale, and yeah, I think, look at this. It is amazing. And let me see, is this field? Oh, it is this field up here. There is no, is it? I cannot remember. It is withered. No. Oh man, it has just been harvested. So we need to do something about this field. Okay. And then we're gonna get some trees here. As you can see, those trees will be mine, so we can take those out, and I think that will give me some money. But I do like this. Look at the rocks and everything. I think we can have a really nice farm here. And I don't know if we got any animals here. So there is some change I would like to do. This shed, amongst other things, I don't want that shed. I want some other stuff here. So, as you can see right here, up here, we are right here. Field number 2. It is this farm and this property here. It cost 131,200, and we need some money for that. So I'm gonna borrow some money. And then we can try to see what the different buildings here would give me, but because I'm not sure what to keep all those buildings. Let's see that, shall we? This property is mine. Oh, we finally got this farmyard here. That is really amazing, guys. That is really amazing. So we can actually take this and then we can cultivate our Listen to this, our own field. That's amazing. We want to take a look at all the buildings a little bit later, but first of all, we want to cultivate our own field. Oh man, I really like this. That is really amazing, guys. This is cool. And it is a decent field also. So, oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful area. Oh man, that's amazing. Nice. Well, I will see you when we are done. Well, my apologies for how the montage ended, but at the end of the day, this is a game and my game crashed, so I just have to do all the cultivating again. I have to buy the farm again. I have to redo everything. Yeah, that's the way it is. And I have just spent, I don't know, 40 minutes on that. But now we are here. We're gonna save the game just to be sure, you know. And then the field is now cultivated. I have brought my equipment down here, but I have delivered back the forage wagon, the combine and the header, because now I did say that I don't think we're gonna do any logging here, but I have to take down some trees and earn some money in that way, but we also gonna earn money in another way. And oh man, I love this area here. I think it is so cozy. I don't want to take too many trees down. I want to be true to the environment here, that's for sure. But just to do some different stuff as well. I have not checked this shed here. Oh, that's big. That's very big indeed. Oh, look at that. That looks, yeah, it looks quite good. But this shed here we want to sell, and this over here is actually a pigsty, so I want to get rid of that. Us is a Danish word, so I want to get rid of that also. So that will give me 44,000, and that's yeah, that's good. And 29 for 20 Now 20 now. 29 for that. That is also good. So now we got a lot of space here, as you can see. And we got 92,000 in the bank account, but we want some chickens. And I think I want to go for this one here because of the size. And up against this fence, there we go. Yeah. So how does this looks like? It looks actually quite nice. Unfortunately, we could not expand this area here, so it is 20 chickens, no matter what. But I think it suits quite good in here. Yeah. And then we want something over here, but I don't know what we want yet. But something... some kind of a shed, I think. Yeah. But we got chickens and we can actually buy chickens now. I don't know if that is right here, perhaps. Right there. And we want adult. Let's get 20 chickens. There we go. Yeah. That looks quite nice. Now we got chickens. And over here we got the trailer with barley, so it all makes sense now. There we go. I just need to go this way around. And I don't know where to unload the food actually. But let's find out of that together, shall we? I have a little suspicion that it is around here. Yeah. That's not good with this trailer. There we go. But let's see if we can do this. Oh, we cannot do this. Oh, we need to find something out of something here. Maybe we're gonna level out a little bit so we can turn around or something like that. This is not good. It's not satisfying to see, and it is not satisfying to do. But now we got chickens, we got food for the chickens, and we need to get this trailer inside here because there is no cover at all. And can we do this? Nah. But in a little bit cheaty way, then it is okay. There we go. That is good. And actually now we can... what can we do? We can take the little tractor here. It is a funny size, this tractor, but it is quite nice to cultivate with the tractor, that's for sure. And the fertilizer spreader we also want in the shed. And we can put the cultivator over here, I guess. That could be nice. Yeah. There we go. So far so good. So do you like my little new area here in Polanki? I think it is quite nice. I really like this farm. So I need to see if I can find some decent log trailer so we can drive a little bit of log in the next episode. There we go, look at that. Oh man. jump out here. Yeah, this is nice. This is very, very nice. And we got the house over there. And we got chickens. Yeah. I think this is good, guys. I am satisfied with this, for now at least. Oh, very nice. This is so cozy, right? Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself until I see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.